Kids Radio Show. Tune in to Kids Radio. It's never too late, we're always ready for a show. Tune in to Kids Radio. The songs that you hear will help your music sense to grow. Tune in to Kids Radio and start your hands to clapping or tap your little toe. Tune in to Kids Radio and listen, we're ready to go.
Oh, aren't you enjoying this opera, Mr. Invento? It's a classic. The Marriage of Figaro.
Yeah, well, I don't know why I let you talk me into coming to see this fiasco. How can so many people spend their time watching some barber stand and yodel on a stage? It is beyond me what some people call entertainment.
Look, you owed me this one. You forced me to go sit through 4 hours of polka music at the Octopolka show. The least you can do is return the favor by trying to enjoy some real music.
Well, at least that polka music makes some sense. Opera is just a bunch of huge people with oversized lungs running around on a stage and screaming at each other. It could never happen in real life at all. Yeah, see, the audience agrees with me.
They're applauding the singers coming on stage. The third act is starting.
You see? I can't even understand the words.
Just pay attention and concentrate. You can understand the story if you just watch and listen.
Well, how can I understand a story if they sing all the words in a foreign language?
Oh, good grief. I'll catch you up on what's happened so far. Okay, Figaro is planning to get married to his girlfriend. That's her over there across the stage from him.
Yeah.
And yes, they do have to sing because this is opera. You've got to sing.
You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. When the Spirit says sing, you gotta sing right along. Gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. You gotta shout when the Spirit says shout. You gotta shout when the Spirit says shout. When the Spirit says shout, you gotta shout right along. Gotta shout when the Spirit says shout. Gotta play when the Spirit says play. You gotta play when the Spirit says play. When the Spirit says play, you gotta play right along. Gotta play when that Spirit says play. All right. You gotta hum when the Spirit says hum. You gotta hum when the Spirit says hum. When the Spirit says hum, you gotta hum right along. Gotta hum when the Spirit says hum. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. When the Spirit says sing, you gotta sing right along. Gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. You gotta sing when the Spirit says sing. When the Spirit says sing, you gotta sing right along. Gotta sing when the Spirit says sing.
We'll return for more Kids Radio Show after this.
So you see, Mr. Invento, that The Marriage of Figaro is basically a story of the twists and turns of love and how... Oh, I don't believe it. He's gone dead to sleep right in the middle of The Marriage of Figaro. Well, if that's what makes him happy, I'll just let him sleep.
A ladybug and a butterfly sat down upon a stem. Said one to the other, listen, brother, on what does happiness depend? They both agreed the very best life was to fly on a pair of wings. Fly Light, they say, is the only way to know what happiness brings. At the very same time, a mole and a mouse sat down upon the ground. Said one to the other, listen, brother, where is happiness found? They both agree the very best life is to run upon the earth. To run, they say, is the only way to know what life is worth. At the very same time, a crab and a clam were digging in the sand. Said one to the other, listen, brother, is happiness close at hand? They both agree the very best life was digging by the sea. To dig, they say, is the only way for happiness for you and me. At the very same time, a boy and a girl sat down upon a chair. Said one to the other, listen, brother, is happiness anywhere? They both agree the very best life is waiting to be found. Anywhere there's joy to share, wherever love is found.
Mr. Invento, wake up! Wake up, you've overslept! All of the guests will be arriving soon and you aren't even ready.
What? Who?
Wake up!
Anna Maria Spaghetti! What are you doing here?
Why, silly man, have you forgotten? Today is the Marriage of Invento.
What?
You're scheduled to tie the knot today.
Oh.
Isn't it wonderful?
What? No, there is some sort of crazy mistake here. I would never agree to such a horrible thing.
Oh, no, there is no mistake. You're scheduled for a big wedding in just a short time.
But who could I possibly be getting married to?
Such a silly, forgetful man you are. Why, you're getting married to Carmen Gigantica, of course.
What? Impossible! I don't remember saying I would.
You mean you haven't said I do yet. But we'll take care of that little matter today, won't we? Now hurry up and get into your tuxedo. Rush!
I have no intention of
My
getting...
blood pressure is beginning to rise a little, my good man. You wouldn't want me to get angry now, would you? When that happens, I can get very mad at absent-minded people, and I would hate to have to briskly escort you to your wedding.
Oh, nine. I am rushing, Z. I'm rushing.
I can't wait, I've got to go. If I'm late, the world will know. Got to hurry, got to worry blue. My heart is beating double time. My thoughts are freaking in my mind. Got to hurry, got to worry blue. Where's my toast and where's my coffee? Hurry, honey, I'm losing money. I can't miss the morning bus, so how I hate this nervous rush. My hands are shaking, my legs are itching, my pits are sweating, my nose is twitching. Got to hurry, got to worry blues.
Now get in there in the side room with your best man and wait until you're called to the front of the church to await the arrival of the bride-to-be. Oh, what a happy day.
Hello, Mr. Invento. I see you finally arrived. I was beginning to wonder if you were going to show up for your own wedding. The giant blueberry? What are you doing here? Don't you remember? I'm your best man in the wedding today. Or maybe you should call me your best blueberry. Oh, there has been some sort of terrible mistake. I must get out of here. Oh, I can't believe her. She's locked the door. Oh, no. Yeah, I heard Anna Maria Spaghetti ask Carmen Gigantica for the key before she went to check on what was taking you so long to get here. Oh, what are they plotting to do next?
Oh, I just love the sound of organ music. I was very fortunate to find this excellent organ player.
Yes, a real pinnacle of good musical taste. Now, where did you say you hired this organ player from?
Oh, he plays musical organ tunes at the baseball park to entertain the crowd. I was so very lucky to get him for my wedding.
Carmen, how did you ever get Mr. Invento to propose to you?
Oh, it was muy romantico. I ran into him at the third wheel donut shop, and we were just sitting there talking.
Pardon me, Carmen, but are you going to eat that apple fritter? If not, I will be glad to polish it off for you.
Oh, how nice of you, Mr. Invento.
Yeah. And while we are on the subject, I can take those devil's food and jelly donuts off your hands also.
Mr. Invento, you and I have been running into each other for a long time like this. Isn't there something more you would like to ask me?
Yeah, there is.
Well?
Can I have your cinnamon roll?
No, not until you tell me about how you need me.
Let's see. I need you like,
Yes?
like a donut, like a donut needs a hole. Yeah, that's a ticket. Yeah. Now pass the butter, please, before the cinnamon roll gets cold.
I need you like a donut needs a hole, like pianos need fingers, heart and soul. We go together like peanuts in a shell. I'm gonna hold you in my arms like water in a well. And I love you like flowers love the sun, like birds like to fly, and kids like to run, like trees love leaves, and leaves turn brown, like rabbits in a meadow like to hop around. I need you like a donut needs a hole, like pianos need fingers, heart and soul. We go together like peanuts in a shell. I'm gonna hold you in my arms like water in a well. When we are together side by side, it's like a roller coaster or a carousel ride. The clouds all lift just to sing with me. The oak trees dance along with the breeze. I need you like a donut needs a hole, like pianos need fingers, heart and soul. We go together like peanuts in a shell. I'm gonna hold you in my arms like water in a well.
Well, I thought I would just pop into this room for a moment to see how the groom was holding up.
Miss Carolyn! Oh, I am so relieved to see you. Oh, something is very mixed up. People seem to think that I am getting married to Carmen Gigantica.
Well, that's what my invitation said on it.
What? You have an invitation?
Yeah, I think half the town got one in the mail.
Oh, but this is terrible. I never agreed to this.
Oh, you're just nervous, Mr. Invento. Carmen was just telling us how you proposed to her by telling her you need her like a donut needs a hole. How cute.
Oh, no. I said I needed her like a hole in the head. Oh, something must have been lost in the translations there.
Well, a hole in the head seems fitting, since that's what you might get if you don't go through with this.
What?
See, Carmen's whole family, right down to her 4th cousins, they're all sitting out there waiting to see her get married today.
Oh, well, we could just return all of their wedding gifts. They will understand, yeah?
I doubt it. When all of them asked her what she wanted, she told everyone that all she wanted was you. So they all agreed that that's what they would make sure of.
I could believe her.
If I was a flower growing wild and free, all I'd want is you to be my sweet honeybee. And if I was a tree growing tall and green, all I'd want is you to shade me and be my leaves. If I was a flower growing wild and free, all I'd want is you to be my sweet honeybee. And if I was a tree growing tall and green, all I'd want is you to shade me and be my leaves. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea. River in the mountains tall, the rumble of your water would be my call. If you were the winter, I know I'd be the snow, just as long as you were with me when the cold winds blow. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea. If you were a wink, I'd be a nod. If you were a seed, well, I'd be a pod. If you were a floor, I'd wanna be the rug. And if you were a kiss, I know I'd be a hug. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea. If you were the wood, I'd be the fire. If you were the love, I'd be the desire. If you were a castle, I'd be your moat. And if you were an ocean, I'd learn to float. All I want is you, will you be my bride? Take me by the hand and stand by my side. All I want is you, will you stay with me? Hold me in your arms and sway me like the sea.
Hey, Mr. Invento, that's a pretty spiffy tuxedo you have on. Well, where did you ever find one entirely done in plaid?
Little Theodore, my boy, I am glad to see you. Tell me that this is all some sort of big joke everyone is playing on Invento, yeah, right?
You mean you getting married today?
Yeah.
It all looks like pretty serious business to me. But I'm excited. I've never gotten to be a ring bearer before.
Ring bearer? What ring?
The rings you gave me to carry down on this big satin pillow to the front of the ceremony when you and Carmen get hitched today.
Let me see those rings. Oh, my. Oh, they are really rings, all right.
Yeah, one for you and one for Carmen. I've got a ring just like those that I got when I sent off 3 cereal box tops at 50 cents.
Yeah.
I like the way the rockets stand out on the sides, don't you? And the secret decoder works great, too. You better take them off after the wedding, though. They'll turn your fingers green if you don't.
This is crazy. I don't remember sending off those rings.
Well, you better get ready for the big ceremony. When you hear the song In Harmony, that's your cue to head down to the front of all the people to await the arrival of the bride. And be careful not to knock over all the poles stuck up all the way down the aisle, too. It would cause a mess because the poles all have cotton candy and sugar cubes stuck all over them.
Poles with cotton candy and sugar cubes? What are you talking about, Theodore?
Oh, it was Carmen's idea. She said she wanted to walk down an aisle lined with sugar on a stick, 'cause she said you were as sweet as sugar on a stick. Yucky stuff like that.
Ach, and it looks like I am stuck in this situation, like sugar on a stick.
On a gumdrop, lickety-split. When you smile, the whole world opens right up. When I get a little bit of you, I can't get enough. My heart starts pounding when I kiss you on the lips, like water down a drain, dropping drip, drip, drip. Whenever I am with you, I feel at home. Gonna run to you like ice cream down a cone. You're as sweet as sugar on a stick, licorice on a gumdrop, lickety-split. When you smile, the whole world opens right up. When I get a little bit of you, I can't get enough. Oh, when your hands in mine, I'm bounding round and round. My heart's doing cartwheels upside down. Gonna sing so soft and oh so sweet. I'm standing on my head with lightning in my feet. You're as sweet as sugar on a stick, licorice on a gumdrop, lickety-split. When you smile, the whole world opens right up. When I get a little bit of you, I can't get enough. I'm jumping off a ground and I'm sailing round the sun. I'll fly back to you like a river as she runs, laughing and a-clapping and sitting by your side, bouncing up and down like a roller coaster ride. You're as sweet as sugar on a stick, licorice on a gumdrop, liquor it's good. When you smile, the whole world opens right up. When I get a little bit of you, I can't get enough. I never thought I'd fall again these nights like this, with a giggle and a hug and a tickle and a kiss. It's hard to think I'd let myself be captured by your charms in the middle of a snowstorm melting in your arms.
We'll return for more Kids Radio Show after this.
One is one, it's all
I'll be your best man at your wedding, Mr. Invento, but I wasn't expecting to have to carry you down the aisle like I just had to get you to the front so we can begin the ceremony when Carmen gets down here. I just don't want to have to carry you out after you say I do. It's embarrassing. At any moment, that singer that Carmen hired is going to start singing something that will be Carmen's cue to come down the aisle. Think of something, Blueberry. We can't let this happen to me. I don't know what you want me to do. It's too late anyway. The organ player is playing something now for the bridesmaids to come down here. Yep. Here comes Miss Carolyn, then Anna Maria Spaghetti, and it looks like, it's Daphne as the flower girl. Where does that organ player come from anyway?
Oh, I heard somebody say that she found him playing over at the ballpark in between innings, you know. He's pretty good, huh?
Oh, my time is slipping away. You, Mr. Singer, could you possibly sing a request for me?
This is not the way we rehearsed it.
Well, yeah, but I am the groom, so could you sing one last request?
I suppose so. What will it be? You know, I may not know.
It is a song to express my feelings right now. I will whisper it to you.
Are you sure you want me to sing that?
Yeah, Danke, and take a long time, please.
There are gonna be times when you don't feel too well. You don't know what's wrong, it's so hard to tell. Don't be fooled into thinking you can cure yourself. There are rules to follow to keep in good health. When you're feeling sick, see your dad or your mom. Then together you can see what's to be done. It may just be that you need a little rest. Whatever's the problem, they'll know what's best. So if you're sick and you don't know what to do, tell your parents or doctor, they'll take care of you. Don't use medicine that's for someone else. Do what your doctor says, and you'll get back to health. They'll tell you on TV that you should take this or that. Pills to get thin and pills to get fat. But I know that you have a sensible view and only use those things that were meant for you. So if you're sick and you don't know what to do, tell your parents or doctor and they'll take care of you. Don't use medicine that's for someone else. Do what your doctor says and you'll get back to health. So if you're sick and you don't know what to do, tell your parents or doctor and they'll take care of you. Don't use medicine that's for someone else. Do what your doctor says and you'll get back to health.
Doesn't Carmen look divine in her wedding dress?
Yeah, and the thing is so white it almost blinds you to look at it.
Oh, Carmen looks so lovely, I think I shall cry through the wedding vows if I'm not careful.
Oh, well, go ahead and cry, because that is what I'm going to be doing myself.
Hey, Blueberry, move your bride over and give the flipping bride room to fit in here next to the groom.
Hey, well, I'm the best man in this wedding, and I don't have to listen to a mere flower girl.
If you don't move your carcass now, I'll stick you with the thorns on these roses, I will.
Let us now begin. Carmen Gigantica, do you take this man, Mr. Invento, to have and to hold, in sickness and in health, as your lawfully wedded husband?
Oh, see, there is no question about it.
Yes, I see. Okay, and do you, Mr. Invento, do you promise to love and protect and cherish and hold and obey and work for and walk with and take to movies and cook dinner for and mow the lawn for and talk to and sing to and look at and adore and listen to Carmen Gigantica as your lawfully wedded wife?
Go ahead. Speed it out. Easy, easy.
Oh,
Yes?
Yes?
Here, don't panic, my Invento. Look into my eyes deeper and deeper. Keep looking down into my eyes farther and farther. You love my eyes. You love my eyes. Say that after me.
Oh, you love my eyes. You love my eyes.
No, chew. Chew love my eyes. Chew love my eyes. Remember? Say, I loved your eyes. I loved your eyes.
Oh, thank you. I got them from my mother's side of the family.
No. My eyes. My eyes.
I love your eyes. I love your ears. I love your elbows too. I love your thighs. I'm hypnotized by every inch of you. I love your toes. I love your nose. I suppose I can't resist the way you walk when you don't talk. I love the hair on your lip. I love your chin. I want to get into the recesses of your heart. I love your knees. Let me touch them, please. I can't stand it when we're apart. I love your cranium. I love your neck. What the heck? I love your arteries too. I love your fibia and your tibia. I love your bone tissue. I love your eyebrows. I want them right now. Wiggle them a little for me. I love your maxillaries and your capillaries. I love your mammaries. I love your abdomen. I love your lungs, your liver and your kidneys too. I love your giblets and your armpits. I want to rendezvous with you. No words can tell how I feel about yourself, though I admit your wit's a little bit slow. I love your hips and your fingertips and all the places I don't know. I love your vertebrae and I just want to say your membranes make me moan. I love your dimples and your pimples. I thank heaven for your funny bone. I love your eyes. I love your ears. I love your elbows too. I love your thighs. I'm hypnotized by every inch of you. I love your eyes. I love your ears. I love your elbows too. I love your thighs. I'm hypnotized by every inch of you.
Oh, nine! Stop applauding! I didn't say I do! Everyone sit down! It is all a big mistake! It is nothing to cheer about!
Invento, settle down. What's the matter with you?
Everyone is cheering because I married Carmen Gigantica, but I never said I do, so I cannot be blamed. Wait, where am I?
At the opera. You fell asleep at the beginning of the third act. of The Marriage of Figaro, and when we all stood up to applaud the performance at the end, you started screaming something about Carmen Gigantica and getting married. Were you dreaming about her?
Oh, more like a nightmare. Oh, see, I am sweating. Oh, that was scary. Oh, no, there she is in the crowd. Oh, she must have come to the opera also.
Hello, Mr. Invento. I want to talk with you. Me and you, we have much to discuss about these operas.
Oh, quickly, Miss Carolyn, it was the exit. When she starts with this me and true stuff, it can be a bad sign.
Sorry, Invento, but you'll have to make a run for it on your
Oh,
own.
some friend you are. Oh, no, I am trapped.
Wasn't that opera mucho magnifico? It reminded me of me and you.
Me and you just singing on the train. Me and you listening to the rain. Me and you, we are the same. Me and you have all the fame we need. Indeed, you and me are we. Me and you singing in the park. Me and you, we're waiting for the dark. Me and you, we are the spark. Me and you lighting candles in the dark to say someday there will be a new way. Me and you singing to the birds. Me and you not saying a word. Me and you wouldn't call it absurd. That's because me and you have heard you can fly as high as the sky if you try. Me and you just singing on the train. Me and you listening to the rain. Me and you, we are the same. Me and you have all the fame we need. Indeed, me and you are we. Me and you, we're waiting for the dawn. Me and you and all the places we've gone. Me and you sitting on the lawn. Me and you just singing our song just to rhyme, to shine and to pass the time. And me and you singing to awe. Me and you just having a ball. Me and you drawn on the wall. Me and you following our call to be like the trees, just as free and easy. Yeah, me and you just singing on the train. Me and you listening to the rain. Me and you, we are the same. Me and you have all the fame we need. Indeed, me and you are we.
We'll return for the conclusion of Kids Radio Show in a moment.
Well, I'll know better than to try to educate Mr. Invento about opera. Gosh, I hope he doesn't have any more nightmares about Carmen Gigantica. All Kids Radio shows are written by Kel Pickens and co-produced by Kel Pickens and Carolyn Meyer. Till next week, bye.